In previous exercise, we have learned how to create the Active Directory and how to create users and how to delete users, how to recover deleted users. Now in this lesson, we are going to assign users to Azure Active Directory. If you have already not activated the sandbox, you need to visit this URL and activate the sandbox. I will give this URL also in the description. And since I have already activated the sandbox, you can see 35 minutes are still remaining. I have some time to complete this exercise. Okay, and now we are going to learn how to create groups in Azure Active Directory and how to add users in this Active Directory. Okay, let's visit our Active Directory. If you see any errors in the sandbox, you can relaunch the sandbox. Make sure you are working in your new directory which you have created. In case you have not created the directory, you can visit uh, access my previous video and learn how to create new Active Directory. Then activate the P1 P2 license, the trial license, so that we can use it. And obviously Microsoft will not be charging you for any activity what you do in the sandbox. And this trial will be valid for 30 days. And also under the feed you can see who is your global administrator, or what is your role. It can be seen here. So I am a global administrator for this particular tenant. Okay, so now under the manage we can click on groups. And now it is loading the group page. And on this page now we need to create a new group. You can click on new group. As of now we don't have any groups created, and we are going to create the security group. The type of group will be security. The name of group is developer group, and then you can enter the description. So there are two type of groups in Azure. One is security group and another is 365 group. I will select 365 group, enter the name of the group, and then also membership type is assigned. Into the description we don't need to change any kind of default settings. We have talked about these settings in detail in the AZ105 course. And then click on create. Give it some time. You can watch the notification page, and then we should be able to see the newly created group. If you don't see the group, click on the refresh in the other portal. Now let's add new users in this group. And now click on the newly created group, developer group. So once you click on the group, then we can see the group properties and see the additional information, or you can click on the members to add new users as a member of this particular group. So I have clicked on the members, and then you can click on add members to add new users inside as a member of this group. Okay, so from the search box you can search your users and then select that user. So in this case we want to add Chris user as a member of this particular group. I have searched it, and now I have selected that group. Now click on select. So now again I will refresh this portal, and here we can see a new user added as a member of this group. Here we go. So again you have to click a couple of times to see the updated information about this group. So while creating this group, we configured this group membership as a assigned. Okay, I will go to the properties. Now we need to change the group assignment from assigned member to the dynamic membership, so that this group will add and remove users based on the dynamic query. Okay, so let's change the group type, membership type. Select the group, then click on the properties in the group properties, and under the membership type, select the dynamic user. Instead of assign, click on dynamic user. Okay, now when we select the type dynamic user as a type for the group, we also need to add a query. So based on what query it will add new users in the as a member of this particular group. Now click on add dynamic query, and this will open a new page where we can configure our rule based on what condition it will add new users as a member of this group. On on the dynamic membership rule page, click on the property. Under the property, select the value country. Okay, start typing and then it will show you the related options. Select the country and the operator is equal. Again, you can start typing so that you can see the specific operators, and then under the value enter United States. So any user who has a country as a United States in user property, those users will be automatically added in this particular group, developer group. Okay, so this way you can see once you enter these all values, clicks outside of this box, and then this query will get added here. User.country is equal United States. Okay, now let's move on. Let's see what are the next instructions. Now we need to save. Okay, so once we add the query, we need to save. So we have modified the group of properties, and again save the group properties. Do you really want to change the assignment type? Now here this is very important. So whenever we are changing the assignment type from assigned user to dynamic user, it will remove the existing users who are member of this particular group. If this dynamic query is not matching for that particular user, those will be automatically removed from the group. If there is any user, existing user, who is matching as per the dynamic user query, then those users will remain as a member of this particular group. Okay, so now I am saving the changes, and now let's see what happened to the member, existing member which we had added previously. The previous member was Chris. Now again somehow it is still showing because uh, it is not refreshed. And again, if you still see that user still there, then you can go inside this user, select the user, and see what is the country mentioned against the user's property. So I have selected the user Chris Green, and I'm just checking all the property information, user information. And here you can see we have not provided any kind of uh, country location for this particular user. So let's go back to the group. Let's select the activity tree, click on the groups, and now select the group again, and we will see if that user is still there as a member of that group, or if it is removed automatically since we have changed the query. So previously the group assignment type was assigned, and then we changed the assignment to dynamic user, and somehow it is still showing the user. Let me refresh the browser and then we can see it. So now you can see there are no members. The Chris user which we had added, it is removed since we changed the dynamic query. Now again, if we go back and add a United States as a country for that user, then that user will automatically get added in the this dynamic group. Okay. Now let's go back and change the property again to assigned. Click on the properties and then change the membership type as assigned, and then save the settings. This way we have completed the uh, group creation modification activity. Thank you.